Oh my good golly, 3 weeks in, has this Mercury retrograde been crazy? Or what? Anywho, about the time Mercury retrograde will end on the 25th of April, we're going to get two major storms. One on the 5th day and one on the 6th day. I think that's the 25th and 26th. You can see here the yellow on day 5 and day 6. Crazy. So yeah, be prepared. And between us, since we're friends, I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be any influence in the new Taylor Swift The Tortured Poets Department album. That I wouldn't be any influence on all on it. But that wasn't the case. All right, sidebar, sorry. I just got off the phone with my mom. She called when I started recording. And she had a lot of thoughts about Taylor Swift's song Florida, where she talked about Destin. Anyway, that was very interesting. She's very opinionated. I wasn't prepared for that. All right, what are we talking about? The crazy times we are in. Once in a century floods to hit southern China. And yes, these floods have been raging. First you had Saudi Arabia totally go underwater. And then there was supposed to be a report that said if you took a video of the floods in Dubai, you got in trouble, you could get arrested. And now China's getting hit. And it is my theory, about a week after, 5 days after a total solar eclipse, the weather gets super wild. But it doesn't always mean for the place that the storm is over. I mean, the eclipse is over. Can't even talk. Did I mention Mercury still retrograde? This is China. Gong Gong. Oh, Gong Kok. I don't even, how do you pronounce it? Guangdong. All right, there you go. Yeah, you can see the flooding going over all the way into the buildings, into the cities. That's bad. Tomorrow is going to be the brightest day of Comet Pons-Brooks. To see it with a naked eye or binoculars was a super wild and weird week. You had Donald Trump's first criminal trial. It took a whole week to get the jury set and ready. And then as soon as they picked the jury on Friday, some guy self-immolated himself, where he set himself on fire in front of the trial building, which was weird and creepy. I don't know if you remember in 2011, the self-immolation a guy did in the Middle East set off the whole Arab Spring. We've had 2 American self-immolations this year, which seems like a bad sign. This is Luke Bryan. He slipped and fell and then was real good about it. Apparently, Congress passed a bill for the aid to Ukraine and Israel, although there was no border security added to it. So that made a lot of people very emotional one way or the other. You had a major, massive pyroclastic with lightning volcano eruption from Durang, the other day. You have 16, count them, 16 sunspots on the sun, which is the highest sunspot number we've had in this cycle. And the sunspot number hit over 200, which is the most sunspots in over 2 cycles, I think. There was a mass shooting in Memphis yesterday, which I don't usually talk about mass shootings. But the one very, very notable thing about this one was, if you listen to the video, they fire like 300 rounds, which is mind-blowing and technically scary. The internet caught a woman trying to time travel. I don't think that's how you do it, but I guess technically that counts. I hope everybody had a wonderful 420. This is in San Antonio. Shout out San Antonio. Yo. Have I mentioned Mercury retrograde is going to end in like 4 days? So you'll probably be getting more videos from me, and I'll get back in the pocket and get way good at it again, I hope. Hey, it's only like 74 days until the 4th of July. I hope you're ready to celebrate. Remember, evil Bob Marley wants you to worry about every single thing, and he wants you to believe that nothing is going to be all right. So don't listen to evil Bob Marley. Yesterday was 420, and it rained all day in DFW, and so I was awoken by lightning and thunder from dreams, which is one of my favorite things in the universe when it happens. On 420, Joe Biden, President of the United States of America, said, we probably shouldn't send people to prison for possessing marijuana. And, I support legalizing it. I don't know if you know that, but you do now. Also on 420, Trump's rally in North Carolina got delayed due to stormy weather. One thing that was super fucking crazy, my mom doesn't like it when I cuss, or when Taylor cusses. Anyway, is that, so when the guy set himself on fire in front of the courthouse in New York, people on the right were like, oh, he's a total leftist. And people on the left were like, oh, he's a total righty. When the guy was like, both Trump and Biden are in on it, and they're connected on the same team. It's just weird how people frame things nowadays. I wanted this video to be cooler, awesomer, more better, not to trigger you, but I guess I failed. This is somewhere in Mexico. Or Arab. What? Shit. See? Dang. Saturn in Pisces, definitely an interesting time to go on a cruise ship. We are in palindrome week, which is a whole lot. It sounds dangerous, but it's really not. It just means numbers mean the same things back and forth. And I think it's the same thing with words, letters. I don't know. I feel extra dumb today. People are saying that the volcano Mount Etna by Italy, it looks kind of like a phoenix. And we've seen the sun make some phoenixes, and now lava makes some phoenixes. Technically, the phoenix is a good sign, I think. Chips ahoy, matey. Now dip your cookies in some milk. But yeah, we'll be tracking the possible big storms coming later this week. And man, I gotta go to the Sphere. I know I really, really wanted to go when U2 was there, but I would have definitely gone to see Fish. Although I'm not the biggest Fish fan. Their show looked really cool, but their tickets are twice as expensive as U2, and apparently they're only going to be there for like a weekend. Coachella, did you watch any Spice Girls dancing together for the first time in a long time? Gotta make you kind of happy, maybe. No Doubt return to crush it. All right, everybody stay cool. Have a great weekend. Cut me some slack for this video. And you're awesome. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Pretty please pray for peace. We need it. Okay.